Good morning, traders. Got about a minute until the bell rings here. And my wife has this week off from work, so that's why I'm talking kind of quietly. But I still wanted to make a live trade video. I've got 3 stocks on the watch list, and we're going to see what happens at the open here. I'll be looking to take like 3-bar play setups or ABCD patterns. So we'll see what happens. I did trade Nxtd at the during the pre-market, and I couldn't really get in on this move. There wasn't really a pullback, so I waited for a pullback, and then this thing hit support, like a 50% retracement, really not a support level, and I got in for that break and made some profit, but it wasn't a 2-hour trade. Alright, so the market is open. So I can't jump right into anything. But I can look for a 3-bar play, or even the break of the first 1-minute candle, if I get a obvious stop. And I'll show you what that is if one happens. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Let me pull up ACY. I've got my screener up on my laptop. Wow. This is a nice move. Could have jumped in for the break of that first minute candle, but now it's too late. I think pretty strong move there. Let's see if this sets up to be a 3-bar play or not. So far, it's the only thing that looks good. I'd be in at 260, and the low of this candle is 240. Call it 243. I only get my 2-hour calculator up. I'm thinking of that. Oh, no longer a 3-bar play. This is giving us a nice pullback. Gotta remember to buy 100 shares here. Pretty nice move there. A lot of volatility. A lot of volume. No, actually, it's not that nice of a move. It looks bigger than it is. I like this consolidation here. Just breaking up through the high day, breaking out through the high day. Nice move, very nice move. I want to get in after a pullback from something like that. Just hope it wasn't one of those micro pullbacks. Oh, here, this thing starting to take off. Wow. This thing may not give me an entry. Alright, here comes the pullback. So now I'm looking for the first 1 minute candle to make a new high. Hopefully it's not this one, but it would kind of be somewhat of a 3-bar play, but a real wide stop, which I don't like. So 683 is my entry if I get in. Let's see. Well, they're going to get a little slippage, I think. Okay, and then low 654. Wow, that's a long ways away. Gotta get out. I just broke the low of that candle. Might have been a premature entry, but I got faked out by that candle there. Now Nxtd is breaking up through the high. Nothing there. Whoa. Missed the entry there. Let's see if it pulls back. Try one more time on this one. I don't know if I'm going to get filled. Alright, well, we still got Nxtd pulling back now. This one's not moving near as much. Dang, missed that entry. Looks like it did just about 2R compared to this candle too. That's frustrating. So the low, so what do we want? 179, and the low is 174. I mean, that's easy enough. Come on. 179, 174. 5 cents. So I need to see 189. I better get ready to sell here. Kind of weak-handed there. Took half off. Oh, dang. I looked away for a split second. Wow, I took most of that. That's... wow. So two things could have saved me there. Keeping my eyes on the screen and then having the hard stop in place. Which I was getting ready to put in, but this thing looked like it was moving too quickly. Or at least I thought it was. I think I would have had just enough time to get the orders in. So I think I took a big hit there because I got filled near the bottom for the rest of my shares. So I think I'm pretty deep in the red right now. 61 cents. Not the worst. Oh, so yeah, I mean that's overall for the day because I was up $1.54, $1.58 in the pre-market. I take one more trade. AQMS is running. I missed another a good opportunity here on this pullback. Oh no, I think I was looking at that earlier. I don't like how long this is taking to break. I was thinking about getting back in here, but it looks kind of weak. Well, that's a nice run there. Oh man, I was hoping this thing would pull back a little harder, but I guess it just took that consolidation. I always mess those up. So this thing's breaking out, but I don't like getting in front of these big candles. Just like to see a more legitimate pullback here before getting in on this thing. I was looking at this like a 3-bar play after consolidation. So that's why I got in. Although I got in for the break of the high of day, so that wasn't really good. If I was going to get in, the entry was right here, so I messed up that entry pretty bad. My stop is this level right here if it breaks it. But it could do, sometimes you see these things do like two, not that this is a real 3-bar play, but they do this move kind of like 2 times in a row. So it could get another green engulfing bar, which I'm probably going to sell out if I get some profit, because my entry's way too high, so there's no way to get to 2R from here. Just see if I can get 188 there, just 187. Same thing. I just don't have confidence in this, and my entry is way too high, so that's why I'm just taking these pennies off. Whoop. See, there. Yeah, that's what I was waiting to see happen. Oh, and then, of course, I missed the one that I really wanted. That's my fault. Well, I think this should be it for me for today. All right, so recouped 9 cents? I don't know, 6 cents on. I mean, that was a bad trade for sure. Let's just go back to this screen so it looks a little more consistent. Oh, this one worked out anyway, looks like. I wonder if this thing's going to pull back to the high of day. This was a fake breakout. So the idea here, I think, was okay, but the execution was really poor. Because I looked up here and I saw this 3-bar play forming, and I said, well, that looks like a legitimate 3-bar play, and but notice that this bar was already forming, and instead of realizing, well, I missed my entry because you got to get in for the break of the high of these two candles, I noticed, oh, it's about to break out through the high of day, so I actually bought for the breakout through the high of day, which isn't really something I do, and it's not a good idea because now it's way too extended, and like a 2R play would be really tough. But if I did buy for the break here, this would be my stop, which would be let's see, high 182. So I'd be at 183, so 5 cent stop, and it would have to go up to 193 to hit 2R, which it hasn't done yet, but it also hasn't hit the stop yet, so there's a possibility that it would have gone, but I don't know if I would have been able to hold, seeing how shaky this thing was. So I probably should just take this small red day and call it a day before we get myself into more trouble. Just check the one-day top gainer list one more time. Jiva's at the top of the list. Wow. It's kind of a large float, though. Then BIOL is number 2, followed by CSCW. Yeah, these are getting too choppy. It's the end of the year. I don't think the trading is going to get good again until the new year, but I'm just trying to keep my chops up here. So that's kind of the point of me trading. I know that I'm more likely to make a red day now than a green day because of the end of the year, but I'm still going to trade. And earlier this morning I had the account back over 500. Now I'm back under just a little bit. So that's okay though, because I know, like I just said, I know that this is going to be tricky trading until the end of the year. And then I think I'm going to bump the account up a little bit with a small deposit of like 20 or 25 bucks so that I feel like I have a little cushion above 500. And then for the rest of the year, it's going to be strict 2R nothing. Sorry, for the coming year, it's going to be strict 2R nothing trading. So let's see, just so you know that where my yeah, so this was my oh no, my morning trade, I was up $1.54, and then I guess I gave some of it back on those last two trades, and then that ACY trade I lost $1.75 on. So not bad as far as losses goes, that's for sure. My max loss is $5 for the day, so well below that. And yeah, like I said, I'm just using this week for practice, getting ready for the new year of trading. All right, guys. I hope this video finds you well, and maybe you guys made some money today. If not, the new year is right around the corner, so just protect your capital, take small losses, always take your stops. That way you have some money left for the coming new year. Take care.